Hey, all you future Forexers out there, thanks for joining me once again. I'm so excited that you're here once again to enrich your life with little tidbits and nuggets of information that may help you on your journey to becoming a Forex agent. Anyone that knows me has heard me say this at some point in time. If it takes 3 hours to chop down a tree, then spend 2 hours sharpening the axe. Hi, I'm Kelly Johnston, founder of the Forex Formula, and the big question is this: how are real estate agents like us able to create a constant stream of commissions and a constant stream of leads while enjoying life, without wasting big budgets on branding, without working crazy hours, without worrying where the next deal's coming from in today's real estate market? This podcast is here to reveal the answers. You know, sometimes you lock on to some sort of saying or an old adage, and it seems to just explain something so well that once you say it, people kind of just start nodding their head in agreement or seem to kind of get the gist of what you're saying. This saying is so applicable to all parts of our lives. As you may or may not know, or you may have heard maybe in an episode a little while ago called No Pass Back, I love football. I've been a Seattle Seahawks fan for over 20 years. Lately, they've had a lot of success, and their current quarterback, Russell Wilson, has his own saying as well that I just love. The separation is in the preparation. The separation is in the preparation. I love that saying, and we should apply that to our lives as well. He was hired late in the draft. He's short in stature, but the Seahawks, they saw something in him. Plus, he was a really good deal for the first couple of years. Now he's like one of the top paid players in the NFL. He has amazing athletic ability, and he has this amazing skill of being able to escape from tacklers. And when he started, he wowed everyone with these tricky abilities, and he just made the game so exciting. But eventually the other teams started to catch on to this, and they started to design their defense and they created strategies within their defense to eliminate some of his antics, right? And it started working. Actually, there was a year where he got a little bit injured, but not injured enough where he didn't want to stop playing or they took him off the field, because he was still really effective, but he couldn't really scramble around anymore. He had an issue with his ankle at the time. And he just kept playing. It forced him to have to learn how to deliver the ball quicker and more accurately while staying in the pocket. He had to learn how to prepare differently for games and get better at the deep ball, as well as get the ball out of his hands faster. He couldn't just simply rely on his survival skills any longer, right? He had to get good at being a smart quarterback and make quick decisions and deliver the ball perfectly in order to win games. If you think about it, it actually, when he started getting into that scramble thing, it actually put a bit of strain on the team, right? We hailed it as amazing, right? We celebrated his crazy antics, and we love watching it still to this day because it's really exciting. But the team, they had to learn to practice what they called scramble drills, and they had to learn certain cues in order to attempt to get into position to help Russell out when he started scrambling around. Football is like a very exacting type of sport. The team is made up of a lot of moving parts, and they have to all kind of work in sync. And if somebody goes out of sync, it puts a strain on somebody else. Imagine the offensive line, the blockers, and the receivers running their exact routes, right? Designed to work in concert with what everyone else is doing. Everybody gets under a lot of stress, and everybody has to go into survival mode. So is that how we should run our business? There's not a lot of longevity to that, is there? I think that we do this a lot. We get pretty good at finding ways to overcome some skill sets that maybe we aren't really good at. We rely on our abilities to kind of make up for what we're lacking. This is extremely common. We do this. All of us do this. We fall into complacency sometimes because it's hard. It's not easy to overcome our weaknesses. It's just easier to carry on doing what we know. Sometimes we don't even really know what we don't know, right? Is that fair? I was like this, like every day was like a flurry. We would be in this constant state of scramble mode, or as I call it, survival mode. When we were in this mode, when anybody who's in this mode, they're sacrificing something. Something's not working right. Something's getting missed. Somebody else is under more stress than they need to be. Who? Like, if you ask that question, like who would be under that kind of stress? Okay, well, think about this for a second. What about your family? Right? What about your broker owner? If you're just willy-nilly being all crazy out there, lone wolfing it, and not really checking in and making sure things are checked properly, you could be doing something to get your brokerage in trouble and not even mean to, right? What about your seller or your buyer? What about the mortgage professional you're working with, your assistant, the notary or lawyers you work with, all the people that you need in order to make the experience amazing for your clients? Are they experiencing undue stress? Are your clients experiencing undue stress? Is your family experiencing undue stress? Could it be you aren't taking care of something well? Could it be because you haven't properly prepared your client for the next step? Have you rushed into listing the home before it's ready to list? Have you started working with a buyer, wrote an offer, run around with your car all over the place without being properly prepared? Have you failed to provide all the information needed to the lawyer? Have you put pressure on your mortgage professional because you didn't take care of prepping the client better? You are the quarterback. You're running the show. You're the hub of the wheel. You are the expert. You're the person everyone is relying on to get it right. When the experience goes bad, who's to blame? Don't they know the scramble drill? Come on, everyone, suck it up. Let's get this deal put to bed. I'm busy. I'm the man. I need you to step up and make it happen. I don't want to hear about challenges. I want to hear solutions. This was me. I was always so frustrated with everyone else whining and complaining all the time. It stressed me out. Does it make sense to spend a little time sharpening the axe before you start swinging it at the tree? Doink, doink, doink. Oh man, why am I getting all these crazy phone calls from stressed out people? Doink, doink, doink. Oh man, why has the listing been on the system for over a week with no pictures? Doink, doink, doink. I have a listing meeting in an hour. I have no time to prepare. I just missed 3 calls. One of them might be a new opportunity. Oh my gosh, darn it. Doink, doink, doink. Oh man, why is it taking so long for this mortgage approval? Doink, doink, doink. Why am I still swinging away at this tree? It should be chopped down by now. This is wearing me out. I'm exhausted. The axe doesn't work. It's a stupid axe. You see how ridiculous that is? Doink, doink, doink. Oh man, why is this so hard? Listen, bonehead, the tree is not hard. You have a dull axe and you need to sharpen it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Maybe you have gone through this. Some of you have gone through this. Maybe some people that you work with have gone through this, or you see these people that are running around and they seem like they're crazily, frantically busy all the time. And you actually think they're more successful than they really are sometimes because they're just running around yelling at everybody. They're on the phone and they're freaking out. You know what? That's why I've taken the time to put this course together to create 4X agents. People who are in control of their business. We prepare you with tools and we show you how to prepare for everything because the separation is in the preparation. The separation is in the preparation. If it takes 3 hours to chop down the tree, spend 2 hours sharpening the axe. 1X and 2X agents are in a constant state of stress. It's true. Been there, done that, been that guy. Let me help you save yourself from yourself. I hope you guys got some value out of this today. Take care and have an awesome day. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that last episode. Here's the reality that you may or may not know. The top 20% of real estate agents take home 80% of the money out there, while the bottom 80% are fighting over 20% of the scraps that are left. Do you have a desire to be in the top 20%? If you're working hard and not sustainably making 6 figures of income and beyond, the problem is not you, it's your system. I struggled for years until one day the light bulb came on and I figured out how to simplify the real estate business. If you want to learn my secrets that anyone can implement immediately, that I still use every day, that pays me multiple 6 figures every year, go to 4xformula.com right now. That's 4xformula.com. The number 4xformula.com.